Hey, DC Collectors, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors Weekly, the show in which we break down all the DC Comics toy and collectible news from the week. This week was jam-packed with news. There was a lot of pre-orders that went up, a lot of new items that were solicited, some with images, some without. We'll break it all down, but before we get into it, if you will, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this content with your friends. I sure would appreciate it. Now, let's get on with the news. First up this week, Sideshow Collectibles breaks out two brand new pre-orders. First up for Sideshow is a brand new Superman the Movie premium format figure. This is a quarter scale statue. It's a mixed media collectible, which means yes, it has resin parts. Yes, it has some cloth based parts on it. Still, it's absolutely gorgeous. This thing retails for $585. It's currently up for pre-order on their site right now. It features a fantastic likeness of Christopher Reeve from that 1978 movie, which is one of my favorite DC Comics movies of all time. That movie was kind of in my wheelhouse, more so Superman 2 than this one. I was born in 77. This one came out in 78, so I really wasn't aware of it. Superman 2 was really my thing. Still a very cool collectible. Up next, Sideshow Collectibles has put up for pre-order a brand new Power Girl premium format figure. Now this again is a quarter scale statue. Stands a little bit taller than the Superman statue that we just talked about. This one comes in two different versions. It comes in a collector edition, which is $570, and the Sideshow exclusive, which is $585. The exclusive comes with a different head sculpt. Features more of like a bob kind of haircut than just kind of the hair that sort of just goes kind of everywhere from Power Girl. The base on this one is sort of like a swooping cloud, like she's flying through the sky. And of course, she always has to like flex her bicep, which is, it's kind of a staple when you look at Power Girl and a lot of the way artists depict her. I'm not super excited about this one. I'm more excited about the Christopher Reeve Superman statue, but that's just me. I'm sure there are some people out here that will like these. Both of these premium format figures will be available in 2022. Next up, Weta Workshop has released information for two brand new statues. Of course, these are based on the Zack Snyder's Justice League movie. They are Darkseid and Desaad. Now, Darkseid is a very imposing looking statue. He's sitting on his throne, like contemplating how to destroy these new superheroes on Earth. The Darkseid is a 1/4 scale statue, limited to only 600 pieces. So this is extremely limited, but 600 pieces is not much, and you're gonna have to pay $1,400 for this one. He stands over 23 inches tall, but again, a very cool looking Darkseid. If you are a fan of that and you have the money, man, I highly suggest you get this. You will not be disappointed with that statue. Desaad. This Desaad statue is another one that looks really cool. It gives us an even better look at Desaad from the movie. I know we didn't get to see much of him in the movie, so this statue, if you look through some of these images, just gives you a nice look at the details that went into his costume design and just the way he looks in general. This one is limited to only 500 pieces and is priced at $800. And of course, both of these statues are going to be available in 2022, the first quarter. So you shouldn't have to wait too long after ordering these guys, because it's only a little more than about 9-10 months down the road when these guys should be coming out. Next up, Hot Toys is going back to the press with a figure and a vehicle that seem to sell like hotcakes. This is the Batman Begins 1/6 scale Dark Knight himself, Batman, and the Batmobile. Now, these are separate items. Of course, they don't come in the same package. You have to buy the Batman and you have to buy the Batmobile. Now, the Batman is just an awesome look at Christian Bale. I mean, the likeness on this particular figure is awesome. It looks exactly like Christian Bale. It comes with so many pieces and points of articulation. It just blow your mind, just like all of Hot Toys figures usually do. Now this one is priced at $255. Good gosh. And this is something that they just keep re-releasing. I haven't seen anything that makes me say, oh, this is different from previous releases of this figure. This just is like just a bestseller for them, so they just keep going back to the well with it. And who can blame them? Because every time they put it up for sale, it sells out. So that keep putting it out. This is a 1/6 scale piece, $255. It should be available in the third or fourth quarter of 2022, but of course, it's up for pre-order right now. The next is the Batmobile from Batman Begins. This is also 1/6 scale, so it will fit that Batman figure. In fact, some of these images show Batman sitting in the chair of the Batmobile. So this is an awesome piece. If you just think 1/6 scale figure, if you've ever seen one, that's 12 inches tall. Think how big the Batmobile will have to be just to allow that Batman to sit in it properly. And when you look at it, it is to scale. It looks exactly to scale for that figure. So this is going to be a beast of an item. It is priced at $625. But again, both of these have already been released before. We all know what they do. I don't think there's anything different as far as I can tell. And now, if there is something different that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below, because I do want to know if if there's something that I'm just missing that I'm not seeing here. Next up, Mego is coming out with some brand new figures. Now, these are the figures that we don't have images for yet, but they have already been solicited to places like Big Bad Toy Store, so you can go ahead and pre-order them just sight unseen. Now, the first 3 figures that are coming out are in the 8-inch variety, and they are the Joker, Robin, and the Penguin. And when they release these figures, just think classic versions of these figures, like the classic look from the 70s and 80s of the Joker, Robin, and the Penguin. That's what you're going to get from Mego. There are 3 more figures, but these are in the 14-inch line, so these are a little bit bigger than those 8-inch figures, and they are Shazam, Superman, and Batman. Again, the classic look of those figures from everything that we have been told. So, but still, no images from the company yet. Hoping to get some of those images soon to share with you. Finally, for the week, we have some brand new Funko news. It's time for Funko WonderCon, and this might be one of the coolest Funko Pops I have ever seen, to be honest. I mean, when you look at this and you just see the power in this piece, you'll be amazed. So for WonderCon, and of course, to get this piece, before I say what it is, to get this piece, you have to be in that random drawing. You have to be a member of Funko.com, a member of their collectors club, all that kind of good stuff, just to get your name in the drawing, just to be able to get the opportunity to buy these. But if you are one of the lucky ones that has your name pulled, you will be able to buy this new Justice League, the Atom Pop. So it features a regular size pop of the Atom, and it has that cool effect that the Atom has when he starts shrinking, those little rays that go out from him. And then below him, you see this little tiny Atom on this base, so it looks like he's actually shrinking before your eyes. It's a very dynamic piece. I love this. This is actually might be my favorite Funko Pop ever created. It looks so cool. Again, you're only going to be able to get it if you're one of the lucky few that has been chosen to have a chance to buy this one. Now, for the final bit of news of the week, and we're still in the Funko department here. They have released information about a slew of new Zack Snyder's Justice League Pops. Now, we've seen 4 of the Pops that have been available at the WB shop. They were exclusive to the shop. They were black and white version or gray versions of Superman, Wonder Woman, Darkseid, and Decide. Those same 4 Pops are now available in colorized versions, and they are up for pre-order at all the normal sites, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, all that. You can go ahead and pre-order those Pops. But there are 2 exclusive Pops as well, in the form of a brand new Superman, which features a different sculpt for this Superman. It's one we've already seen. He's sort of on one knee with fist down on the ground. So this is just kind of a repaint of that. But this is based on Zack Snyder's Justice League. It is a Hot Topic exclusive. for $12.50, and it's already sold out on Hot Topic. So you know your best bet's going to be eBay at this point, or finding him in a store. The final piece is a Walmart exclusive Dark Side Pop. Now the only difference is this one features a metallic paint scheme, and whereas the other is just a straight colorized version of that one that we've seen so many times from the WB shop. So that's it for this week. There was a lot of stuff that was revealed, a lot of pre-orders put up. I hope that you find something for your DC Comics collection out of all of these things that we talked about today. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I sure would appreciate it. Share this content with all your friends. If you want to hang out on social media, check me out at DC Collectors on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find me on DCCollectors.com each and every day, where I'm slowly but surely adding to that database of DC Comics toys and collectibles. And just as a programming note, next Friday there will not be a DC Comics Weekly News update. It will be pushed back to Saturday. So if you're looking for the news on Friday, just wait one day. It'll be out on Saturday. Until next time.